Hi guys, welcome back to my third video for the day. And now with what Rivals just the devs just released to us, we have the new patch notes for the new Season 8 update coming this Friday. I believe it's the 15th. So this Friday the 15th, we have new patch notes coming out. Let's go ahead and talk. What is it? Okay, sorry. Distracting myself. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about the new patch notes. So the ground is shaking, right? Shaking Rival Season 8 is here. The King of Monster Kingdom has officially stomped onto the battlefield. While Devil Dinosaur is busy tearing up the front line, our balance team has been hard at work tuning up the rest of the roster. Emma Frost is getting a royal boost to her Diamond Heart defenses. Mr. Fantastic is stretching out his damage potential. And Mantis is bringing a whole new pace to the game. Let's dig into the patch notes and see how the meta evolves. I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try. Okay, adjustments, Vanguards. Deadpool. Wade's been breaking the game a little too hard with his non-stop gunplay. We're putting a tiny leash on his damage output while keeping his chaotic energy intact. Ooh, sorry. Reduce the Banhammer gunform ultimate ability healing provided while active from 50 to 25. That's really huge. It's going to make it really easy to kill Deadpool Tankpool now. That's one of Tankpool's biggest things, is that he's just unkillable when he presses Q with gunform. Reduce dual Desert Eagle's Vanguard single shot damage from 36 to 34 standard and from 42 to 39 upgraded. That's also really good. That means he's not going to be killing you as fast because he kills as fast as a DPS. That's the crazy thing about Tankpool. Alright, Emma Frost. The White Queen is getting an upgrade to her Diamond Heart's ability to give her a stronger, prolonged presence in the front line. Telepathic Pulse. This is your normal left click. Fall off now begins at 4 seconds, plus 3 after not hitting an enemy. So you have 4 seconds to not hit an enemy, or you can pop Diamond, or you can pop your ult to keep your charge. Reduced Mind's Aegis reposition cooldown from 3 seconds to 1 second. That's your shield, so you can change it every 1 second instead of 3. Increased damage reduction gained from Diamond Form and Psyotic Seduction. Your ultimate from 20 to 25, so you have more damage resistance in your ultimate and in your Diamond Form, which is really big for Dema, because that's supposed to be her big thing. We're giving Ben's rocky exterior a buff so he can soak up more damage in the frontline brawls. They're giving the thing 50 more health. This is a bit of a nothing burger of a patch for thing, honestly. Okay. Next, we're on to Iron Fist. Lin Lee is sharpening his martial arts for boosting his burst potential and smoothing his combos out so he can be greater threat when diving the enemy lines. Jit Kundu hits now reduce the cooldown of Dragon's defense by 1.2, up from 1 second. So the 0.2 increase. Increase Kunlun's kicks first damage from 35 to 40, so his kick is going to do more damage on startup. Alright, now Mr. Fantastic. Reed's crouch control was a bit too oppressive, so we're trading off some of his slow effects for a boost in direct damage and overall utility. Okay, so they're trading off some of his utility for more damage. Increase stretch punch from 65 to 70. That's gonna hurt because that's also gonna get increased when he inflates. Removed flexible elongations movement speed reduction effect. However, the charge time for each use has been reduced from 8 to 6 seconds. Your E is going to be on a 6-second cooldown now. It's going to be really nice. You're going to be inflated a lot more. Reduce the energy cost of Brainiac bounce from 34 to 31. That needed to happen. His ultimate's not really that good at killing people for a DPS ult, which is a big problem about Fantastic. He has a really weak ultimate. Alright, Moon Knight. Conchu demands Swift Vengeance. We're giving him a small mobility tune-up. His Gabble Hook got a 3 seconds off. That is the nothing burger. Thank God. I was really hoping that this wasn't going to be a crazy Moon Knight patch. Alright. Phoenix. Jean is shifting her focus. We're cutting her explosive AoE slightly to make her direct hits feel far more lethal. Increase Cosmic Flame's direct hit damage from 50 to 55. Reduce explosion damage when detonating spark marks from 40 to 35. Without damage buffs, Phoenix can no longer one-shot a 250 health with a single... Oh, that's huge. So she can no longer auto you and then one-shot you no matter what with her ultimate if she hits you. However, they increased her power to make her far more threatening in baseline combat. So they're trying to make her more of a baseline combat threat than I exploit your whole team and ult, which is really nice. Spidey's wrapping up things even tighter than ever. We're giving his ultimate a bit more bite. Increased spectacular spins damage per spherical spell field from 13.6 to 15. Total damage over 2.4 second duration is increased from 408 to 450. He's going to kill you a lot faster in his ult. So when he goes for his spectacular combo on you and he hits it and then he ults, he's going to kill you a lot faster. You need to be a lot faster on your button presses to survive this now. Squirrel Girl. Doreen's now slightly faster. That's nutty. Reduce the cooldown of Mambo Bond from 15 to 12. Mambo Bond is your E. It's what refreshes your cooldowns and allows you to do multiple things. Holy shit. Okay. It's gonna be really sorry. I'm sick and it's taken out of me. But this is kind of a nothing burger for Sport Girl. Now this change is insane. Star Lord time to tune up the tunes and the ammo count. Increase the ammo capacity of elemental guns from 40 to 50. This did not need to happen. Star Lord did not need this kind of change. This is going to push Star Lord over right here. He's going to do so much damage now because he's going to have 50 bullets. He's going to be able to almost one clip tanks now with that many bullets, and he's going to have 150 bullets with 3 reloads with his 2 rolls. So he's going to have 150 bullets instead of 120. It's insane how much ammo he has now. Alright. Wolverine. Logan's healing factor is kicking into overdrive. He'll be able to bounce back faster into the past. They're reducing his passive cooldown by 15 seconds. That's going to be insane, especially since Wolverine's one of the best DPS in the game right now. That's a really insane change. Invisible Woman. Sue is losing a bit of her knockback and damage to help balance the overall control potential of strategist comps. Reduced force physics push distance from 12 to 10 and damage from 55 to 50. That's good. And this has a lot of CC and a lot of damage. So changing that is really good to balance that out. Loki, the god of mischief, is learning leaning more into his support role. His illusions will heal more reliably, but deal a little less damage. Okay, increase illusion missile healing ratio from 90 to 100, so they do exactly the amount of healing Loki does now. Reduce the damage from 90 to 80, so they do the exact amount of healing Loki does, but they do 20% less damage than Loki does. So that's that. Increase energy cost of God of Mischief ultimate ability. That's the combat. The more healing from 4,300 to 4,500. This is the combat. The more healing that Loki will be doing, which is really really good to see that they actually understand that they need to do that. All right, next is Mantis. Mantis is getting a tactical shift. She's trading some of her damage boost power for a brand new baseline speed buff. Okay. Reduced allied inspiration damage boost provided from allies from 12. That was at 12% to 8%, so she gives 8% damage now. Gives a flat 100 movement speed to allies. Dev note: with Ultron now having access to conventional damage buff capabilities, Mantis needs to carve out a more unique functional niche. By adding movement speed buff, Mantis can better aid her team with positioning and kiting. Okay, I see. That's pretty interesting. That's a pretty interesting change. We'll see how that works out for the Mantis damage boost. I mean, she still gives a damage boost, but we'll see how it works with the movement speed as well. It might be it might be meta defining. Rocket is upgrading his arsenal. He'll be pulling out more damage, tossing out more shields, and dropping his ultimate faster. Okay, increased bombard mode, hit damage from 16 to 17. That's insane. Rocket hurts. If Rocket hits his shots, and especially headshots, he hurts. So they're giving him more damage, which is going to be horrifying to his DPS Rocket players. Unite. Increased repair mode charges from 8 to 10. That's huge. He has 10 bullets now to heal, so he's going to build his ult a lot faster. Reduce the energy cost of his ultimate from 43 to 4,000. That's insane. They're really making this. They're really pushing Rocket this season. Okay, White Fox. Amy Han is refining her Kumiho magic to provide more consistent healing, whether she's locked in combat or disengaged. Increased healing amount by the surrounding aura during Fox form awakening from 25 seconds to 35 a second. Okay. Reduce the burst healing generated from each attack during Fox form awakening from 35 to 25. That's to stop her from being just perma anti-dive. We observed that White Fox healing output in Fox form awakening state was too high when continuously attacking enemies, but too low when able to maintain targets. This slightly lowers her intense burst healing when spamming attacks from 100 a second to 90 a second, but significantly boosts her passive healing aura from when no targets are available from 25 a second to 35 a second. Yeah. So they're just trying to make her feel a little less crazy when in her awakened form, because her awakened form is really crazy. Increased blessed by the 9 healing to allies during Kumiho Unleashed from 40 to 60, so she's giving more healing in her ultimate too. Really interesting. Really interesting change to White Fox. We'll see how that plays out. Alright. Keep up abilities adjusted. Chilling Assault. The stage is expanding. We're boosting the operational range of this icy trio so they can freeze out their competition from further away. Increased iced out diamond spell field from 9 to 12 meters. Increased barrier placement distance to match the 12-meter radius. Okay. Primal Punishment. Devil Dinosaur and the Punisher. The prehistoric apex duo and the vigilante with an arsenal. What could possibly go wrong? Frank Castle selling up for the ride of a lifetime as the anchor. Devil Dinosaur gets 100 health, and then Punisher can ride Devil Dinosaur. That team up's gonna be funny. I can already see my backline screaming in horror as they get run down by that. So this patch, coming from me as an Eternity player, I see a couple of nothing burgers in here, like the Moon Knight change, the Thing change. Those are a couple of nothing burgers, but they're mixed in with like the Star Lord change, the Wolf change. They're mixed in with all these actual big balance changes that I really am looking forward to seeing how this will change up the current meta in the new season. So I'm wondering how you guys feel like from what you guys see. I know there's a couple nothing burgers and there's a couple big changes. I wonder how you guys are feeling about it. So if you guys could let me know in the comments how you guys are feeling about it, that'd be awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. If you guys could like, comment, and sub, let me know what you guys like about it. I want to know what you guys think about this new season. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to 8.5 more than with Cyclops. I will be honest with that. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day today. Bye.